Okay, well here's the repair bit around the fuel filler welded in now, and the first of the curved sections for the trunk. That went in quite well. Still got a couple of little welds there to do, but right around the edge there's all done. Around this area, that's all done. Just got to weld it across there and join the new next section through to there. Put that in, and we've made that bit up for there, so that should go in as the other one on the other side did, and that all should look the part, I would say. So just to recap, you can make these sections up yourself. You don't have to buy them. Make up a bit of ply to the shape. Clamp sheet metal in between the two pieces of ply, hammer it over, finish it off. The little lip I had to do with a pair of pliers and a shifting spanner, but that worked out all right. And if you've only got hand tools, you've got to do what you can, but if you've got the right machinery, well, you probably, well, you wouldn't, I wouldn't say you'd get a better job, but probably do it a lot faster. Yeah, so pretty happy with that so far. The section up here, I was going to put another panel in there, but I managed to hammer that up to quite an acceptable standard, so I'm not going to bother putting that piece in there now. I did make the patch panel up, but I'm quite happy with the way that's hammered up. I'm going to tidy that edge up there a little bit, put the cutting wheel through there and tidy that up and move it a little bit back towards the guard. There's a little bit of a gap there, but all in all, it's all coming together quite nicely. Well, I was looking for a better reason to replace that section there, and I found it. If you have a look along that edge, you'll see that it curves inwards around about 1/8 of an inch or so. Now that's going to affect the gap when the trunk lid closes, so I tried to hit it over, but the reinforcing brace in underneath has prevented that. So now I'll replace that whole bit from that line through to that line, just below where I've done that other weld, and that'll straighten up and tidy up all that pretty average looking weld along the edge there. So we're going to have a nice tidy job there. So there's the patch repair panel cut out. So I'll get that all prepared and weld it in and give you a look at the result at the end of it all. Right, well, I've got this piece all tacked in now, a few little MIG tacks there. I'll get the AUSSIE onto that and put a few little welds in between those, and then I'll grind them off. I'll grind them off afterwards so they don't let go. But we've got that all nice and straight there now. So the boot lid gap should be quite good. And actually replaced a little bit of that edging. It was all replaced right along up to there originally, but with all the rework and the grinding, that little bit there needed redoing. So I'll get the torch lit up and we'll show you what we end up with. But all in all, afternoon's work, so I think it was all worth the effort to get it right. So I'll show you all of that when we're done. Okay, there we are. That's all welded in now. Oh, a couple of little spots left I wanted to let it cool down, but it's all going to come up quite nice. A little bit of a tiny little bit of a thimble will fill in there across that weld, and same across that one. Those MIG tacks show up terrible, but I really had to MIG that in because there was a bit of pressure on it. So anyway, it'll have a little bit of fiberglass metal filler, epoxy metal filler in there, so it'll all be quite sound. So the next phase is to put that piece of channel in and that corner in, and there's a couple of other tiny little repairs down in the corner of this area, just down in there. It needs to be folded around and straightened out. A little bit on the other side the same. So yeah, reasonably happy with that. Getting rid of that bit that I'd hammered up, and also got this edge a bit tidier here, and that edge there straightened up. So there you have it.